game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. We'll call for the fair catch here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the option play. And it's good for a first down at the 36.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build-up of the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Send the back in motion. Dropping back. It's Sellers. Fires it to the wideout. He's got his man wide open. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Gamecocks. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And they tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now is it's set to send this one away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here comes a handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Catch made on the out route. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
And they get him down after the completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's White. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. The Volunteers offense is on the move now. That's reeled in. It's McCoy. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Ayamaleva. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the point after is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. On the run, it's Sanders.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First down and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Falls incomplete, but a flag on the play. Let's see who this is on. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Got him. He's sacked. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense with the first and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Looking for some space. It's Sanders.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Gamecocks come up to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he finds his target. He has the first. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down. And the drive keeps going.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Eludes a tackle. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Grab behind the line, it's Simon. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Running out of time in the pocket. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
And the Gamecocks looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Second and goal for the offense. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They tackle him at the 43. That's enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And they heave it deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a second down. To the air, it's Sellers. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, the defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain. Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. He's got it right near the end zone. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Great quarterbacks have answers no matter what the defense is in. This time, the quarterback and the receiver knew that they were going to be able to connect on that corner route before the ball was snapped. The throw was so quick, the defense didn't have much time to adjust.
The Gamecocks hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Chris, you don't see it often, but how much do I love seeing that fullback get a touchdown? He blocks all the time. They rarely give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. To throw, it's Ayamaleva. Throws to the tight end. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Can he take it all the way? And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Breaking tackles. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. The Gamecocks come to the line to run the hurry-up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. Still no answer for the passing game. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Gamecocks are in the red zone. Looking for a gap. It's Sanders. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First half clock with just 7 seconds remaining for this first down play. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Defense loading up in DBs here, wanting to prevent the deep pass play. Using his legs, it's Sampson. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Always looking to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He's got some room and some blockers here. And the defender will step out of bounds after the pick to wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Now that's called making adjustments at halftime and coming out, believing in those adjustments and attacking a defense. Good job here with the execution and a great throw by the quarterback.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded up near the 25. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. We bring him down to the 25 and moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to scramble, and we're able to get him down. Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here to prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Harbor. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
First and goal, handoff. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Dropping back, it's Ncaa. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. He makes the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Look out, he's got some space. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. The Gamecocks looking to take advantage of this red zone trap. The shotgun handoff here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Trying to find some room. It's Sanders. Touchdown, Gamecocks. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Thornton. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
To throw, it's Ncaa. Throws it to the right. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. And the Gamecocks looking to run some tempo here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
The Gamecocks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They'll run it from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down and goal. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Sellers. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Touchdown, South Carolina. And the beatdown continues. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The pocket breaking down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept...
And here comes a deep shot. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds his man. It's Sanders. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The pass is intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. To the air. It's Ayamaleva. And the junior gets home making a sack there.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to...
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a